Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Friday. Today is September the 6th, I believe. And it's time for your Mindful Minute with Dr. A. And as I say that, I remember a conversation I had with my mom recently. She was like, Dr. A, Dr. E, do you know what your name is? And I'm like, well, Mama, you gave me my name. Of course I know what my name is. And after having shared that very funny little story with you, I know what you're wondering. You're saying, Dr. A, what do you want us to be mindful for today? I'm arriving at a school, my third school today. And as I was driving up, I had to reflect on something that I shared in the Choose Joy email, the last two editions, right? About finding acceptance where you are. And I was convicted. I love to say that when I was convicted because I was guilty of doing the very thing that I was offering counseling to others to do. You know, finding fault in where you are instead of realizing that where you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. Things are always working out for you just the way they're supposed to. I had a situation and I was seeking a different situation. Bottom line, I was just, seeking something different, something better. And I didn't get it. The door was shut. And for a little while, I wanted to be sad about it. Like, gosh, opportunity missed. And then I started to reflect on some choices that I've made in the past that kind of allowed that door to close. Something that I didn't do that maybe I could have done that would have aligned things differently. And I thought, wow, was that a mistake? It wasn't. It wasn't. I'm right where I'm supposed to be, doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, Dr. E, Dr. A, you're doing a whole lot of reflecting personally. What do you want us to do? Do what I just did. Convict yourself. Be honest with yourself. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Yes, had you done something different, you'd be in a different place, but you didn't. And you can't ever go back and undo what you have done. But you can choose to see all the beauty in the moment where you find yourself. And so I have to say to myself, if you find yourself in this space doing the thing that you were doing, it's because it's what you need. It's because it's what you asked for, because you drew it to yourself. So you need to look for the good in it, because there is good to be had in it. And that is often very difficult for us to see the good in the pain that we're feeling. You're feeling pain, you're feeling disappointment, you're feeling sadness. What's good about that? Well, that's just what you're choosing to focus on. There's a whole lot of good going on, but your negativity bias has you focused on something that you shouldn't be. That reminds me of another conversation I had. I was telling a friend of mine last night that oftentimes little seemingly random ideas and things pop into my mind, and I don't always see how they're connected with each other. And then something will happen and all the pieces fall together. And I'm like, that's why that happened the way. That's why that came onto my mind. That's why that did what that did. That's called awareness. That's the wokeness that you hear people talking about today, that awareness. And I'm always grateful for the awareness. And so I had a conversation recently about a movie, and he was telling me about the movie. And I was like, I don't want to watch that movie. I don't want to watch a movie about evilness and darkness. I'm keenly aware of not ingesting things that aren't going to put me in a mind frame that I want to be in. Same. Why think about something that I didn't do in the past that is impacting me today? It's not going to change what's going on right now. But what I can do is, instead of ingesting something that is negative and toxic and poisoning, I can choose to delight in the beauty and the joy and all the love that this day has to bring. And that's what I want you all to do today. It's completely up to you. It's always up to you what it is you choose to focus on and how you choose to feel about it. You have the power to actually change those things. I'm saying it to you, but as I say it to you, I'm looking at my beautiful face in this reflection, and I'm saying it to me. And I was just so moved that I had to share it with you right now in the middle of my day. I had to share it with you, and I hope that you all receive it, and it lightens your load, and it brings you joy. It brings me joy to deliver the message, and I hope that it brings you joy to receive it. I'm wishing you a fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend beyond that. I'm wishing that you treat yourself with love and kindness and grace. I'm wishing that you treat each and every person that you encounter in this life with love, acceptance, and grace. And I am wishing that you bless yourself and the world with those smiles, baby, because sunshine is in those smiles. And when you're smiling, you're looking better, you're feeling better, and everybody around you is feeling better too. Take care, everyone.